Hello everybody, Galarian Sangvi here. Welcome to the next episode. Now, before we start this episode, you may notice something that wasn't previously here. Like this little guy. Let's interact with it and see what it is. I believe this Pokemon is known as Poipole. I found it a little while ago deep within the Max Lair, but the more I study it, the more questions I have. It's such a strange Pokemon. I believe it might have something to do with the current situation we are in. I really need to buckle down and focus on my research of the Max Lair. But Poipole keeps trying to wander off as soon as I take my eyes off it. I do like a skilled trainer to accept Poipole and take care of it for me. You wouldn't happen to be interested, would you, Donnie? Why, yes. Thank you so much. In that case, I'll leave Poipole in your capable hands. And with that, we receive the Ultra Beast Poipole. Poipole is the only Ultra Beast that will not appear in the Max Lair. Regardless how many times you explore the Max Lair, it will never show up in there. In order to get Poipole to spawn, which I was a bit confused why it didn't appear after I defeated Pheromosa. The information I looked up said you had to beat the Ultra Beast 5 times. What it didn't say is that you have to defeat 5 different Ultra Beasts altogether. You cannot just go after the same Ultra Beast over and over again until the point Poipole spawns. You have to find and successfully capture, and I believe keep, 5 different Ultra Beasts, which I believe is about half of them. Once you do that, you will have Poipole spawn in the main area, and you can get it for free. Now, the one thing I do like about this Poipole is that this Poipole comes in an Beast Ball. Which is much more better than the Pokeball. The Poipole came in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the game gives you a Poipole. But for some reason, it's in a Pokeball and not a Beast Ball. Anyway, you'll get Poipole. Poipole is the only Ultra Beast that can evolve. So you can evolve Poipole to get a much more stronger Ultra Beast. I'll leave that up to you to discover. Now, something I haven't mentioned is this Nia right here. After you do a Max Lair adventure, you can talk to her and she will give you a route of a random legendary or Ultra Beast. Once you've unlocked the Ultra Beast in the Max Lair. You have to pay 5 Dynite ore, but you can get a path. So you can get a path for pretty much most legendaries. The only legendary she will not give you a path for is paths of legendaries that do not exist in your game. So in other words, if she will not give you paths to version exclusives that are not in your game. And she will not give you paths to Ultra Beasts until you unlock the Ultra Beast questline. So just keep that in note. And also, if you go into the Dynamax Lair with a legendary Pokemon at the front of your lead, if that Pokemon is from Dynamax Adventure, you can force her to give you the route of that Pokemon. You still have to pay the 5 Dynite ore, but you can force her to give you a route of a Pokemon you want. This is helpful if you're playing with friends and you want to help a friend get a certain legendary thereafter. But one thing to note, she will not give you path. You cannot force her to give you a path of an Ultra Beast. If you have an Ultra Beast in the front of your lead, even if it's from the Dynamax Lair, she will not give you. You cannot force her to give you a path to an Ultra Beast. You can only force her to give you a path of legendary Pokemon. This doctor here that's also here, I forgot to mention. Once you do the Dynamax Lair a couple of times, this guy will appear. If you speak to him, you can do what is known as an endless adventure, where basically you go for the Max Lair without ever stopping until you are essentially KO'd. But the downside is you do not get to keep any of the Pokemon through this method. But it gets you a lot of Dynamite ore as a trade-off depending on how far you got. Anyway, let's go for one more Dynamax adventure. And I think it's time we finally go after the Pokemon we are looking for, Necrozma. So let's get on going. Let's see. Obstagoon would be useful for Necrozma, but only 5 PP? On its dark move? I'll go with Vaporeon and hope I can get a better dark type along the way. There it is. Let's see. That bug type Pokemon looks good. I could go after the ghost type, which I think I'll aim for the ghost type. Let's get going. Let's see if we can capture Necrozma in this run. Oh great! Gigamax Sandaconda! So anyway, by the time this video goes up, it's gonna be an interesting date when this video goes up, because when this video goes up, it's gonna technically be Pokemon Day in Australia, but it's not gonna be Pokemon Day anywhere else. So I doubt we're gonna get any news. So I doubt the day this video goes up, I doubt there's gonna be any news. At most, by the time this goes up, there's probably gonna be an announcement for a direct. Because people have discovered that for Pokemon Day, for the Pokemon Day celebration for this week, they're doing a bunch of Twitch stuff, and nothing is listed for Friday. When there's been stuff listed all the way up until Pokemon Day itself. So many people have theorized that we're likely going to get a Pokemon Direct on this coming Friday. This Friday, which by then this video should be out on the Friday, at least Friday for like the, like the US and Japan and all that. And hopefully whatever the Direct may be will be happening by the time this video goes up. So hopefully by then we might have heard about, the 4th gen remakes, or whatever the next mainline Pokemon game may be. Which I may want to chime in on this. Basically, I remember Twitter exploding at one point because if people don't know, Pokemon has been throughout the week have been goodbye Obstagoon. It actually survived. Throughout the week has been tweeting out, basically the various generations, showing off the starters of that generations and saying something related to that region. And for the day they talked about Sinnoh, they said, "Let's go Sinnoh," which made the internet exploded because people were wondering if this is a hint for the next game being a Let's Go game set in Sinnoh. Which I know a lot of people are angry if that's going to be the case, and are outraged, and they're really, really, really hoping the next game isn't a Let's Go game, because I think it's safe to say, no matter how well Let's Go sold, people did not like Let's Go, nor its mechanics. So, yeah, let's hope that it's not a Let's Go game. If it is a Let's Go game, then I'll probably eventually buy it and do it as a Let's Play at some point. But yeah, let's hope it's not another Let's Go game. Because I think I think like 95% of the Pokemon fans will say, yeah, we prefer a mainline game compared to the side game that was so hollow and shallow. I won't use it. Really? The guy that's weak doesn't take it? Oh. Ooh, do I go after the grass type? Because that grass type is a, is a Grovyle, but we got a scientist there who could be helpful. I'm gonna go for the scientist, because hopefully she might give one of us a good Pokemon for Necrozma. And no matter what, because the dude, one of us took Sandaconda, no matter what Pokemon I choose, Sandaconda is going to be at a disadvantage. Okay, how did you avoid its Screech? Like, that is one thing I do question in the Pokemon games. Like, how do you avoid sound? Okay, only 2 of us actually did something this round. Stop using Screech! Be useful! Okay, at least you confused it. Now can you actually use an actual attack? But yeah. Ooh, this Ossagoon is really... Also, another thing people discovered is that apparently the Pokeball Go Pluses are either getting a new version or they're getting reprinted, which, if that is the case, I will like for more Pokemon Go Pluses, because that means, hey, more free Mews to get. And it can be useful in terms of a Let's Play, because I can at least save one of those Pokemon Go Pluses for a Let's Play. Hey, and actually use Mew as a Pokemon, which I would actually love to use Mew for a Let's Play. Especially in question, I would name the Mew after one of my close friends, actually, whose online OC is a Mew. Ooh, interestingly enough. Anyway, let's Dynamax, that way we can speed up this battle. In hindsight, I'm happy I took this battle, because I think the Grovyle battle, while Grovyle would be a much more better Pokemon, I think would have been a lot more bad. I don't know if that Grovyle knows physical fighting type moves, but I know that if it used grass type moves on Espeon, Vaporeon, or Sandaconda, we would be in real trouble. So in hindsight, this is probably the better of the 2 choices. Yes, confuse it again. Oh, one of us is gonna get crushed by a rock. And it's me! I am low on health. But no matter what, this Relicamp's going down. Let's throw a dive ball. Get caught. Got an old fossilized fish in the ball. Let's see, I'm good without it. Good, the Ossagoon guy took it, which is the smart decision, and I'll take whatever Pokemon this scientist has, because Espeon's not gonna last. Why am I calling it Espeon? Vaporeon's not gonna last no matter what battle I take it in. Okay, that Pokemon, if it has good Ghost-type moves, will be useful. Now let's go after the Ghosts, which could be detrimental, but at least getting another Ghost will increase the damage we can do to Necrozma. Sinisty, not Sinisty, Poltergust. Poltergeist! Butchered his name like a couple times. You have no ghost moves! The only benefit you have is that the Necrozma can't use psychic moves on you. That's about it! Okay, you have Sucker Punch. It's like, here's a Pokemon that's part ghost. Gonna be good against the Pokemon that's psychic at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the cave. Too bad this ghost does not know any ghost moves. The only benefit it's gonna give you is that Necrozma can't use any of its powerful psychic type moves on you, which I believe its signature move is like a psychic move. But still, it's like, you could not give it a move that's strong against the psychic Pokemon in question? The teapot's getting faster. That's gonna get rid of its status condition, isn't it? Yep, it's cured of paralysis, so paralysis is no longer a factor. Whoa, that was a powerful hit. Oh, right. Weak armor. Its physical defense is probably really shitty by now. So any physical attack is gonna break it like butter. Like a hot knife through butter. Although that's gonna reset its stats. Ooh, that... There we go, now explode! Let's catch you in the premiere! And Poltergeist is caught. And you also don't know ghost moves. Wow, none of these ghost Pokemon are useful. You couldn't let the Wigglytuff trainer take it? Alright, please tell me you have some good items. Boost the power special moves, which... Do I... actually I do have some special moves on me. Here we go. At least we didn't suffer a KO on the way, so we have the maximum amount of chances we have before we're forced out. Here it is, Necrozma. And looking at the position of Necrozma, this is gonna be a annoying ass to get a good thumbnail of it. Alright, let's see. I got the spec lens, so blast it with a fairy move. Although now that I think about it, I should probably went for the water move for same type attack bonus, because that might give me more than the lens. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I might go for a water move next. Ooh, power gem. Good. Started off with being paralyses. Take away its HP. I would really like it if you would use Sucker Punch. Oh, I inadvertently... That's right. I just inadvertently became a nuisance to my team because now they can't use moves to, like, inflict status conditions because of fairy terrain. Oops. Let's have it rain down the battlefield. Stop trying to confuse it. You know it won't work because of the field I set up. What's her name? Ivy? Please be smart about this. One last water blast. What is up with Ivy? She's like, I am determined to confuse it, even though I cannot confuse it because of fairy terrain. She better not just keep using Sweet Kiss throughout the entirety of the battle, otherwise I'm going to be really angry. It's like, come on, you know you cannot confuse it. Use an actual attack and help out. If this was a human player, I'd be off my lid. Oh, thank you. She woke up and decided to attack. But yeah, if I was using an account that I could use Nintendo Online, and if I was with a human player that was doing that shit, I would be off my lid because, like, okay, how incompetent are you? Even if you were a child, you wouldn't be that incompetent. Let's lower its special attack. Oh, come on! It's just a sliver away of being captured! Oh wait, it's sandstorming! The sandstorm might actually finish it off! Cause I think even the Gigamax... Yeah! Oh, you... Oh no, wait, it did do enough damage! The sandstorm finished it off. Since it started the whole Ultra Beast thing, might as well catch it in a Beast Ball. Go! And you are ours. The Beast Ball looks so sweet. Let's see. Most likely none of these Pokemon are shiny. Not even Necrozma. Which I would have loved to have a shiny Necrozma. Isn't like Necrozma shiny, like a dark bluish color? Anyway, let's take Necrozma. We have ourselves a Necrozma. Now trying to find a good thumbnail related to it's gonna be annoying as heck. Because its entry thing was not that great to look at. Anyway, once we capture Necrozma, we want to go and talk to Peony. Oi oi, Chief! You got something legendary to show me? Huh? You actually caught the Pokemon on using that mysterious clue? Let me have a look, would you? So this is the one, Necrozma. The prison Pokemon. Looks pretty dark and, unprison-y, yeah? What? It came from another world looking for light? How would we know about that? Especially since we don't get a dex entry related to it in this game, so how would we know what Necrozma's purpose is? Sounds like you just need to get more time out in the sun, Necrozma, mate. Chin on up. You'll be sparking with energy in no time. The picture of prismatic health. That's that, anyway. Chief, mind letting me see that legendary clue? And we've completed it. Wahahaha! I didn't write this clue, Chief, but let's not let that stop the fun. Excuse me. Where did you find that paper exactly? Chief Peony dropped it. That's actually from my notes. I wonder how this could have happened. Gwahaha! I haven't got a single shred of an idea. Indeed, sir. I imagine you wouldn't have. Anyway, I'm quite relieved that you found that paper. Not to mention that you caught Necrozma, the one responsible for the Ultra Wormhole. Please accept this with my thanks as a reward for your cooperation in my research. And by completing this, we get an ability patch! A worthwhile item to get, as I mentioned when I showed the items you can get at the shop here. An ability patch can allow you to change a regular ability to have a rare ability. So now I can give any of my Pokemon on my team a rare ability. And we also get a free Beast Ball out of our troubles. Oh, and no need to worry about returning the paper. I got another copy. I gotta hand it to you, Chief. Only you could track down and catch a thing like that with just a single photo to go on. Still, I got to say, feels like we've come to an end of a chapter or something, doesn't it? You look ready to keep on going for a while yet, though. Go on then, Chief. Can't wait to hear about all the exploits and adventures you will get up to from here on out. And with that, we've completed the Ultra Wormhole quest line. Now there's still many Ultra Beasts remaining in the Max Lair that you've probably yet to capture at this point, so you can go after them. Just note that it's random, just like the legendaries. But we're almost done with everything in the Crown Tundra. Before we do one last thing, we can do a last couple things that we can do to finish off the DLC. There's one more thing we can do with Peony, and I'll show that off in the next episode. If you like this, do subscribe, like the video, it helps spread my content, and I'll see you all later.